What a terrific win for Boro at the Riverside on Saturday. Absolutely terrific stuff for the fans, fully deserved by the team. Great team performance, battled their way through it. A couple of dodgy minutes at the beginning, really. Liverpool did have chances to take the lead. If they had done in the first 15 minutes, I think it might have been a different game. But Boro weathered the storm. A couple of good saves from Brad Jones early on, and of course when they got the own goal from Xabi Alonso, that was it. The game was changed on its head. You felt at that time that Boro got the bit between their teeth, that they were determined to hang on, and so it proved. Liverpool did come out fighting at the start of the second half, had a couple of chances. Boro again survived, and the second goal was an absolute peach. Great teamwork, Gary O'Neill, Jeremy Ali-Adia, and then the finish from Tunjai, cut inside, picked his spot. Absolutely terrific stuff, and from that moment on I think that Liverpool knew they were beaten as well, and they never really did threaten. In fact, they didn't have a shot on target in the whole of the second half, so we could still be playing now and Liverpool wouldn't have scored. The great thing about this performance was that everybody played the part, everybody battled, everybody scrapped, and there's a belief in the side now. It's been gradually building up since the embarrassing day at West Bromwich in January. A determination by Gareth Southgate to introduce more steel into the side. They started to get clean sheets, 4 out of the last 6 now. It's building up all the time. They don't believe now that they're going to concede goals, and long may it continue. Still a long way to go in the survival battle, but the way that the team is thinking, the way the team is playing at the moment, it's a great stuff. And while all of us believed maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that Boro was surely going to go down this season, we're now all thinking, well, they've got a good chance. Still a lot to do, no doubt about that, but this was a huge step in the right direction against Liverpool. Great stuff for everybody, wonderful for the town, but Boro must keep it going. One of the things that impressed me about the Liverpool performance was the fact that Tunjai has shown at last that he is a world-class player. We saw it earlier in the season, and then he went through this long spell, 2.5 months, where he just wasn't doing it. He ended up on the bench as a result of it, and it's losing one of your best players when a player like him loses his form. It didn't help the team in any way. Nothing went right for him, and I thought it was a fair decision when Southgate did drop him to the bench. But he brought him back into the starting lineup against West Ham. Maybe it was a bit of a gamble at the time to pair Tunjai and Ali-Adia up front, but the two of them were absolutely terrific. Both have pace, both have energy, both have legs, both stretch defences, and of course against West Ham they really were marvellous front runners, and led really West Ham problem all night. I don't think there was any doubts really that Southgate was going to keep it as it was and leave the two together against Liverpool. And again, terrific performance. Great to see Tunjai score again. That's 2 goals in both games. Long may it continue. He's now got 6 for the season. Who's to say he won't get 10 or 11, 12 maybe, and be a big cog to play in the wheel that hopefully will keep the club in the Premier League. Ali-Adia isn't the sort of guy who regularly comes up with goals. Yes, he gets one every now and then, but he does play a big part because his pace drags defenders out of position, makes it easier for his teammates, brings people into support, and of course set up the second goal for Tunjai. So yeah, he's doing well. It means of course that Afonso Alves, the £12.7 million record signing, again is on the bench, and he can't really have any complaints. He's got to bide his time now. It may take an injury for him to get back in, who knows, but he hasn't he hasn't really justified a regular place in the side, and now he's going to have to fight to get back in there. There's also Marlon King, of course, who came on as a sub and was unlucky not to score. Could have been a bigger win against Liverpool. As it was settled for 2, obviously. But overall, everybody is playing well at the moment. I'm absolutely delighted to see Matthew Bates doing so well. 3 cruciate operations could finish the career of a lot of other players, but no, he's battled, he's scrapped, determined to come through it. Absolutely absolutely looking every bit a midfield player. Terrific engines, gets from box to box, wins tackles, and unlike many other natural defenders, he also has this good passing ability. So yeah, he looks a natural midfielder, and really the fact that Southgate wasn't able to sign anybody in January because he was trying to sign a midfielder, now it seems a bit meaningless. You know, Bates has come through, he's the new signing, he's determined to stay in there, and the fact he was able to do that alongside Arca when they were facing 3 Liverpool midfield players, including the likes of Gerrard, absolutely fantastic, and it shouldn't be underestimated the contribution that these 2 players made. Obviously Gary O'Neill's playing out of his skin at the moment, so Stuart Downing. It's great stuff at the moment. Boro, a great threat when they're pushing forward now, and of course defensively Wheater and Huth terrific in the middle. Hoyt and Pogatetz are playing out the skins as well, and Brad Jones made important saves against Liverpool. You can't knock anybody. The whole team are absolutely playing superbly, but there's another game round the corner, and they have to continue showing they can do it from game to game, maintaining the momentum. Got to go to Tottenham and get something. So as we say, the next game is Tottenham Wednesday night, and I think it's going to be a hard game. Been reading what Harry Redknapp said in the media about Boro will be absolutely delighted that there was extra time and penalty shootout, and that Spurs ended up failing to win the Carling Cup. I think they will. I think it obviously gives Boro a couple of little advantages in certain areas. Of course, quite a few of the Tottenham players are going to be tired after that, mentally tired as well as physically. But I mean, it would be stupid to think that Middlesbrough can go down there and turn Tottenham over because of that. It doesn't work out that way. In fact, Tottenham will be scarred by that defeat. Redknapp will be driving it home how important it is for them to get back on line straight away. And not just that, in fact, Redknapp can bring in 4 or 5, maybe 6 players that won't weaken the Tottenham side in any way. Several players were cup-tied at Wembley, the likes of Cudicini in goal. I don't think that the Tottenham side that plays Middlesbrough on Wednesday night will be tired. I think they'll go out there with something to try to prove. I think it'll be a hard game, and I think it's very important that Gareth Southgate makes sure that Boro are primed to believe that they're going to have a hard game. They are on the crest of a wave. They are buzzing. They will go there full of confidence, but they must expect to be put under pressure at times, because they will. It's a good surface, White Hart Lane. You always get a good game of football. If Boro go there to knock the ball around, then they'll achieve things. They will create chances. They will have every chance, but Tottenham will get chances as well, as they always do at home. Robbie Keane is another one who's going to be coming back. He will be fresh. He will be looking to prove something. So he always makes it life difficult for Boro. Always seems to do well against us. So there you are. That's somebody who's going to cause problems. Boro must go there in the right state of mind. No complacency. I'm sure there won't be, but it is going to be a tough game, an important game. And if Boro can come back with a result, what a terrific thing that will be to set them up nicely for the FA Cup quarter-final at Everton.